More. This is Ali, king of the fall, of the cabal. I'm telling y'all. What a weird replay that opening is going to make. Howdy y'all, Ali Alexander with StopTheSteal.us, Stop the Steal movement. We are the official originators of the January 6th event. Big announcement coming up on that. How's everybody doing? Who liked today's news day? How many senators did we roll out today? Boom, 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 boom. Everyone said it would be impossible to get one senator. Then they said it'd be impossible to get 3 senators. And I said, we've got more. We've got more than a republic. We've now exceeded the maximum number that I thought we could get. 7 was my top. We're at 11 publicly. We're at more privately. 12. Lots of people want to run in and be on our side now. Lots of people want to act like they were with us since the beginning. Wait till I write the book of some of these conversations. So just remember, you even have people like John Cardildo who are now saying they need a vote to do not certify. Who owns DoNotCertify.com? Just take a guess. Who owns DoNotCertify.com? Just take a guess. Who owns DoNotCertify.net? Who owns DoNotCertify.org? Who started the hashtag? Who worked with Congressman Mo Brooks to whip up votes in the House? Congressman Paul Gosar to whip up votes in the House. Congressman Andy Biggs to not only whip up votes in the House, but also let me know who the soft senators were because he briefed them in the steering committee. Boom. We've been doing the work. We haven't been doing breast tours. We don't do guilt-trippy emails. We don't do guilt-trippy text messages. We're about the work because a lot of activists aren't political consultants and a lot of consultants aren't activists. So don't worry. Everyone's going to know that y'all did the work. Y'all's calls by going to StopTheSteal.us worked. Because when people all say, well, Ali, what's the outcome? Honestly, that's God's. That's not my responsibility. My responsibility is to build a ramp. My responsibility is to tell my brothers and sisters how things work because they're busy living their lives. So I've been standing in the breach waiting to tell other patriots and other believers how things work. That's all that's going on. So you can call me the movement leader. You can call me the founder of Stop the Steal. Okay? That doesn't matter. What matters is that I am telling y'all how I do what I do so that y'all can do what we all need to be doing. And that's what's happening. So thank you for the donation to StopTheSteal.us. We really do appreciate that. Because we just had to sign a major contract today that is very expensive. But it's okay because, we are... That's the great thing. We're not even having to guilt trip people, and people are donating $5, $18, $100. And some people are like, hey, go buy a bus with my money. If you want us to go rent a bus with your money, $6,000 a pop. So please give there. But so it's really great what people are doing, and thank you. Thank you so much. So we're really excited. Someone said, donate now at StopTheSteal.us. Donate now. Become a monthly donor. There's not a lot of monthly donors. Not a lot of monthly donors. So here I'm about to make an announcement. Okay? The announcement is we're going into 2 days worth of events, official events. Okay? We're going to 2 days, so please come early on the 5th. Tonight, we are about to announce something magical, okay? So on January 5th, from 1 to 8:30 p.m., we're going to have a big event, okay? So a lot of those speakers you see on wildprotest.com are actually going to be speaking on the 5th. They will be speaking on the 6th at a different at a location that y'all are familiar with, but we have another location on the 6th that is really going to blow your minds, and not everyone can speak at that because of the time. So January 5th is from 1 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Please at least be there by 3 p.m. You don't want to arrive in D.C. any later than 3 p.m. And we will tell you where to go tonight. We will tell you where that's going to happen. So we will be there the 5th. All your favorites, Brandon, myself, all these other folks. We will be there the 5th, and we'll be doing an event, and it's going to be amazing. Rob Stone will be there. Alex Jones will be there. Some other people will be there. And that's it. So a lot of people are going to be there. Pastor Brian Gibson, the 80% Coalition, people from the Trump campaign, all kinds of people. Will tell you where it is, but that is for the event on the 5th. So who's going to come the 5th? Right? Who's going to come the 5th? Be there. Be there. It's going to be really fun. I hope you can make it both days too. Additionally, on the 6th, instead of starting at 10 a.m. at the U.S. Capitol, we are going to start at 7 or 8 a.m., maybe 8:30, at a different location. So, on the 6th, we are going to be there on somewhere very special, very, very special, on the 6th. Someone said, I can't attend, so I just donated $100. Thank you for donating $100 at stopthesteal.us. And so we're going to be somewhere very special on the 6th at about 7 or 8 a.m. And that's going to be very special, very historic, probably the best day of my life. To be honest, it's going to be my favorite day of my entire life. And so that's the 6th. And then we're leading a march from that location to the U.S. Capitol at about 1 or 2 p.m. So a lot's happening. A lot's happening. So we have speakers on the 5th. We have speakers the first part of the 6th. And we have speakers the second part of the 6th. And I'm getting emotional almost thinking about it. But it's just going to be a very special time. Bring your walking shoes. Do not bring dress shoes, men or women. Do not bring heels, men or women. And we're working very, very hard. Very, very hard. Very, very hard. And today, thank you, Jan just donated $100 at stopthesteal.us. Thank you, Jan. Additionally, even more stuff. We are out today door knocking. We had 35 door knockers today for Stop the Steal, attempting to stop the extremist lunatics on the left here in Georgia. So here in Georgia, we are working hard for you. Me, Scott Pressler, Michael Kudroy, Vernon Jones, and Chandler Crump. You guys know me. I like to walk and chew gum. You know me. I love to multitask. So we're working hard for you in Georgia. In fact, I don't even think we raised enough money for Georgia. So that's the unfortunate thing. But it's all right. Someone said, what is the Stop the Steal Cash App handle? It is $StopTheStealUS. So if you want to donate to Stop the Steal via Cash App, it's Stop the Steal US. Do you want to see if Scott wants to go to dinner? And someone said, please tell our president we love him. I will tell the president that you love him. Yes. Cash App is Stop the Steal US. You guys have it right. Thank you. And someone said anything for PayPal. We accept PayPal through stopthesteal.us. So stopthesteal.us. You can, I think, use PayPal on there. I'm not sure. I think so. Daniel runs all of that. My job is to ask for money. Daniel's job is to make sure it's in a bank account. And then my job is to tell Nathan not to spend too much money on hotels. It's kind of funny because there's a documentary crew that's filming us. And someone said, oh, Ali's a grifter. And the film guy got really mad. He's like, and it didn't even occur to me. He's like, Ali always shares his hotel room. I don't even get my own hotel rooms. And it didn't even occur to me that that was a measure that we're doing. We want to save money. So, but it didn't even occur to me because that's normal for me to want to save money. That's my default anyway. And so, but he was just like, so we're doing our dangdest. And everyone who's seen us knows that, Roy asked if anyone can donate for your dinner. Yeah, anybody can. Someone said thrifter, not grifter. That's funny. Thrifter, not grifter. Might have to use that one. Someone said, just donated, praying for you every day. Thank you. The prayers are covering us from curses and hexes and Jezebels and fat enemies, quite frankly. Specific fat enemies, not just the general fat population. And someone said, excited to donate to SDS again. How many people get our text messages? Oh my gosh, I have so many text messages. How many people get our text messages? Isn't it great to finally subscribe to text alerts from an organization that gives you breaking news when you need it? Nothing else? I think we've asked for money once via text message. Maybe twice, but I think once. Isn't it great to just have text messages that you don't have to turn off and on and off and on? So if you want to get text messages, type STS, so for Stop the Steal, STS to 86184. So right now on your phone, type STS, send that as a text message to the number 86184. Someone said, I've donated, I don't get them. So someone said, Ollie, we're in Georgia. Do we need you? We need, yeah. If you want to join us in Georgia, please go to stopthestealgeorgia.com. So if you want to help us volunteer tomorrow in Georgia, say stopthestealgeorgia.com. We have a volunteer form on stopthestealgeorgia.com. And my team reviews that form 3 times a day. They email you back and they call you. So, I'm not afraid of work. My team's not afraid of work because they're your team. They're your team, right? They're your team. Whether you donate $5 or $17 or $1,700, we are brothers and sisters in this republic, but the stewardship role that we've taken on means that we work for the will of the people. And we work for the defense of the people. And that the people are stronger than our government. The people are stronger than the rules. If we don't like the rules are done. The rules are changed. And so I'm not going to let this movement get co-opted. No, do not write in Trump in Georgia. Mute it. The president doesn't want that. I don't want that. Those are Democrat trolls who want that out. Someone said, why is it always rich guys that are calling other people grifters? Because those people like monopolies. Do you understand that? Greedy people like John Cardilda, who's not rich, severely. That guy is so bad with money. Ugh. But real scumbags and then rich people want to monopolize markets, so they demonize upstarts. Haven't you ever noticed that? Amazon does this with upstarts. Walmart does this with upstarts. Do you understand that? So if you actually understand business, right, and markets, you watch this happen all the time. And sad. Remember, Craigslist took the classifieds ad money from newspapers, so the newspapers characterize Craigslist as something they won't characterize Backpage as. They won't characterize Pornhub as. Once you start to understand that this whole world is fake, it's about who controls money so that they can control slaves, you'll really be woke. All of this is slave money. All of it's slave money. All people want is slave money. And when you start understanding that the media is fake, there is no such thing as a free press. They call, I remember, they call, can I call you in 5 minutes? I'm live on Periscope. Thank you. I'm not here to talk about speaker order or speeches or who's on the schedule and who's not on the schedule. Yeah, that's someone very important I need to call back. That's why it's 5 minutes. Because I love y'all. I love y'all. So you gotta understand. Remember, Craigslist took all the money from the newspapers. So then they called Craigslist a predator thing. Why don't they call that to Pornhub? Why don't they call that to Backpage? Why don't they call that to Ashley Madison? You got to get woke. The love of money is the root of all kinds of evils. Once you start understanding what money actually means on this planet, it's not to buy things. It's to buy people. You need to understand this. You really need to understand this. And when people want big money, they sell out, which is why I need to remain with the people. I need to remain with the people. And the people is where the power is. The people, when the Holy Spirit moves, you can see it across many people because we form a consensus. The same Holy Spirit that lives in me lives in other believers. And when someone's saying something that God told them something that the rest of us aren't feeling, that ain't God. That's an itch in your booty, okay? You know, that's a bad Taco Bell meal. That could be a demon. But it's probably not God. But when a lot of us are feeling like the Holy Spirit is leading us to do something, that's why the Stop the Steal movement belongs to God. Like, yes, I'm the guy who created it. Yes, I'm the guy who put out the tweets for the marches in D.C. and all this other stuff. But if you think that just a tweet did that, no, that was a miracle. God moved the hearts of believers that attracted other people, and word of mouth worked. So that's how that works in the metaphysical plane. And so people need to understand this, and this is why I'm teaching this more openly. My subscribers have already known that I've been teaching of this for years, but now I'm teaching it more openly and more directly, you know, which people can vouch for. And so your calls matter. You know, your calls matter. Your tweets matter. Changing your bio links to stopthesteal.us matter. Going viral matters. Being under every Trump tweet with stopthesteal.us link matters. Y'all are changing the world. And the outcome, the ultimate outcome is God's. But we will build a ramp that shows God that we will act in faith. We have already exceeded what they, not just expectations, we've exceeded what they said was possible. You understand that? We have exceeded every metric that they said was possible. Not just probable. Not just likely, unlikely. What was even possible. So to God be the glory. And may we crush his enemies here on earth. Okay? This is a real movement. This is a real movement. All right, well, I got to go call this person. This is a very important person. And thank y'all so much. I love you. StopTheSteal.us. Remember, the 5th and the 6th, events happening the whole day, both days. And Stop the Steal will be sending out an email to everyone at our RSVP list on wildprotest.com. So go to wildprotest.com. We've already flipped some senators. Remember, Senator Langford was against this. We've brought his crack butt over to our side because he knows we'll primary him. We'll primary him. We will primary anybody. I don't give a dang. Okay? Not a dang. Yes, and text STS to 86184. Go to stopthesteal.us right now if you like this broadcast and treat it like a movie. Treat it like a movie. Someone, a grandmother of 80 years old said, just donated $25. Thank you. Thank you. So if this was a movie to you, go ahead and go to stopthesteal.us, click the donate button, donate what you think this broadcast was worth to you. God bless you. Gotta go. Bye.